Welcome back, guys. So in this video I want to show you guys how to import your existing contacts. So if you guys have contacts from LinkedIn, from Gmail, Outlook, or whatever you might have, this is a way that you can go and get those into your system. And the cool thing is we can go actually categorize these people. So like if people are interested in like weight loss or energy or skincare, or let's say maybe like we've been using the real estate example, like they're looking to sell their home, or they're buyers, or their past clients, or whatever they might be. We can actually sort through these, and so that our marketing and our messaging is very detail oriented. All right, so what we're gonna do is come over here to this leads section, and this is where we're gonna find all of our existing leads, right? And so what we're gonna do is come over here, so we can add a lead one at a time. Like if somebody just like, we just met with them and we can add a lead, or we can come over here and we can import leads. Okay, so just to walk you through this. This is just their name, obviously, their email, their phone number. This is the source, so like where they came from. So we'll be able to track what they came from: Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, or like some other page. And then which campaign they came from. So like, is it from the looking to sell campaign or your business, like your main page? And then these tags, this is how we categorize people, right? So this person right here is they came from LinkedIn and maybe like Arsenal, and they're into business or whatever. So that'll be important as we go through and explain how to use this. So this is like grouping people into categories, right? So if we come over here to import, this lays out how we do this. So it's a CSV or Excel extension file that can be imported. And the way we set it up is first underscore name, last underscore name, phone, email, and then tag underscore names. And if we want to add multiple tags or categories, we separate with semicolons. Okay, so that's a quick run through. I'm going to show you guys how to do it right here, right now. So what we're going to do is come over here and open up Excel. All right, and as this opens up, the first thing that we're going to do is on this top line is we're going to type in first underscore name, last underscore name, email, phone, tag underscore names, right? So now we can go through and put in all these people's contact information. So let's say let's continue with this real estate example. So like, let's say Jason Wardrop, and I got my email 555-1234, and let's say I am a seller. And you can categorize like these tags any way you want. Like you could set sellers, buyers, past clients, potential clients. So like let's say I am a seller and I'm also a past client right there, right? And then we'll say John Doe example at gmail.com. And look at that, we've got the same phone number. Okay, so now we go and say maybe he's just a buyer. Okay, so he's a buyer, and we got Jane Doe and example at gmail.com. We'll just go like this, and then potential client. And so anyway, you can see how like, and you don't have to manually fill in all this information right there. You can go copy it from like Gmail or your Outlook contacts, or even like LinkedIn. Let me show you really quick how to grab this from LinkedIn. Okay, so we're going to come back here to Chrome, and we're going to go open LinkedIn. So this is, I've got it saved in my browser history, which is nice, because this is kind of a hidden link that they don't want you to really know. Okay, so it's linkedin.com/people/export-settings. Okay, and the cool thing is you can go export all of your contacts from LinkedIn, right? You can say like, I want a Microsoft Outlook CSV file. I want a whatever type of file you want. And then we hit export right there, and then so we got to like go and verify. Anyway, the whole thing is we'll just download this really quick so you guys can see it. And so now it just exported our contacts, and it's downloading right here. Okay, so for privacy reasons, I'm not going to go open that just because I don't want everyone having all my contact information. But anyway, so now we go through and we save this. So we're going to say this is demo leads example. Okay, so we've got the first underscore name, last underscore name, email, phone, and tag underscore names. Okay, and we can add multiple tags. Like, let's say even we want to say like this person was from LinkedIn, so they were a seller, past client, and they're from LinkedIn. Or like we could even say like family, or whatever category you really want to put them in. And like I said, it could be like, you know, weight loss, energy, skincare, whatever your business is, right? So now we're going to come over here and back to this the Arsenal system. So now we've imported leads, so we're in the leads system. So we've clicked leads and we've gone to import, and we're going to choose the file right here, and let's demo leads example right there. Okay, so now it's like demo leads example, and you have to check right here, I have approval to send an email message to imported leads, because you can't go buy a list of leads. One, it doesn't really work because they don't know who you are. I know a lot of people have tried like telling me like, oh, I bought this list of like 10,000 contacts. I'm just like, awesome. It's not gonna work. It's not good. And honestly, you don't have a permission to send to any of these people. So you guys have you have to be able to show that they actually want information from you and you're not spamming, because that's actually illegal. And so just make sure you guys aren't doing anything illegal, please. And then now we go through and import these names. And now we see, okay, we've got Jason Wardrop, phone number, and John Doe, phone number, Jane Doe, and we got tags, potential client. We've got a buyer, we've got seller, a past client, and they're from LinkedIn. And so now, and if you guys want to like go and add new tags as people in the future, it's like all we have to do is come over here to edit lead and come down here, and we can add notes, which is super cool. So like if you're on the phone call with them and say like they bought a home, and we save that note. Oh, we gotta fix up that. So like let's say 888. Okay, so they bought a home. So now it's like September 13th, 2016. They bought a home. So now we have like this updated data right there. But then to add more tags, we can come over here and say, so they were a past client now because they bought a home. So now we update that lead, and they've created, some people call them buckets, some people call them categories or groups. We call them tags. And so now they're past client and a buyer, right? So now the cool thing is if you import leads through like a CSV file like that, you can literally go import hundreds or even thousands at just one time. And just keep in mind, if you do have thousands of people, it's going to take a little bit longer to go upload, so it might take a few more minutes. So just keep that in mind as you're going through and doing that. But now in week 2, I believe we're going to show you guys how to actually go and email either all of your contacts or just specific contacts. It's like if people are like, they're buyers or they're looking to buy something, and even like if they're a past client and they're not a buyer anymore, you guys could even take them off and say like, hey, this person's not a buyer anymore, okay, because they bought a home already. And so now, next week I'm going to show you guys how to actually go and email out either all your contacts or just your potential clients or past clients or your sellers or buyers or whoever it might be, so we can get really specific with our marketing. Okay, so it's like, if some people are they're buyers and they're looking for new things, and it's like, okay, well, hey, here's a new home that just came on the market. You can even categorize your leads by like, they're interested in like homes from 500,000 to $1 million or $1 million and up. And so it's like if a new home comes on the market in that price range, you've got your contacts that you can send that home specifically just to them. All right, and the same thing goes for whatever business you're in. And so we're going to show you guys how to do that. All right, so basically the whole goal of this video was to show you guys how to import any existing contacts you might have and add the tags and categories to that person's name. And so now we can actually have some leads in our database that we can go. This is kind of like you know, a CRM to use, you know, like have the notes and be able to go take notes and know what's going on with all of our contacts, right? So go ahead and import any existing contacts you might have. Go back and watch this video maybe a time or two if you guys are having a little bit of troubles, and make sure that you guys just set up the CSV file, the Excel file, just like this. If you have like multiple names in here, sometimes it throws it off, and so that might be one reason why it might not work. And then if you want to separate, maybe remember use semicolons. And anyway, so go ahead and do that. Import any of your existing leads into the system. And once again, if you guys have questions, go ahead and email support@arsenalmkg.com, or go over to my Facebook page and shoot me a message, and I will be there to help you guys, or I'll get somebody on our team to be able to go in and help you guys out. So anyway, guys, thanks again. Hopefully that was helpful. And this has concluded week 1, guys. So congrats for making it through week 1, and you should be having all your stuff up, ready to go. And we'll be ready to dive in week 2 and get running and rolling, rocking and rolling. Yeah, you'll be able to start generating leads in no time. So look forward to seeing you guys this next week in the next video. Thanks, guys.